Today, the divine has declared that the desert is once again flourishing. I am sending my rain to the dry regions to alleviate the oppressive heat of the day. Spices from my mountain of spices are fragrant to you due to the influence of my breezes. The fig tree has already produced its fruit, and it is now time to harvest dates and pomegranates. You should not be experiencing feelings of sadness or anger at this time. Rather, you should be content with the positive influence I have on your life. Avoid viewing events from the perspective of the world. Rather, focus on me and experience joy. I have assembled a table that will be prominently displayed in the presence of your adversaries, revealing the abundance of my benevolence. Your initial thoughts will be, "How am I so fortunate?" and "Observe the favor the Lord has bestowed upon me." I am currently seeking trust in the world, and you have remained faithful and honest. Would you be willing to allow me to establish trust in your heart? Will you provide me with terms that are replete with faith? May it be so. And may all individuals currently experience the grace and abundance of the Lord. These gifts were reserved for you before the creation of the earth, and it was intended for this moment to occur. The Father informs you that He is eliminating any hope that has been postponed and bringing all of your most profound desires and convictions to fruition. According to God, evil will be eradicated from the world today, while the good will be lauded and endure indefinitely. God declares, "The hand of my protective grace is firmly holding you and ensuring your safety today." Align your thoughts with my truth rather than the defective perspective of a natural being, as my kingdom operates through faith and spoken words. You are not born from the earth, you are simply earthy. You contain my essence. Deep within your bones and spirit, there is a portion of me that is the divinity of the ages. I intend to retain your services. Excessively charming lips and those who are vain will be severed. I will relinquish my pride to ensure your safety and deliver you without any damage. God observes the abuser as they exert control over others. I am aware of the challenges you face and am dedicated to fulfilling your desires. My word ignites a fire within you as a potent assurance that will dismantle the defenses and walls that have been constructed against you, much like silver is refined 7 times in a furnace. There will be no complications or rejections. In my capacity as your leader, I generate opportunities and provide you with advantages and favors that surpass anything you have encountered thus far in your life. Today, God informs you that your faith in Him is not naive or erroneous. You will not be compelled to flee. You will not be denied entry. I assure you that my justice will safeguard you, and you will not be swayed, even though malicious individuals may devise assaults and schemes against you. You are beloved by me, therefore, establish your foundation on the fundamental truth that I am perpetually present to safeguard you. I will be by your side during all of the challenging periods of your life, as your name is inscribed on my epidermis. Although adverse weather conditions may occur, I shall remain your steadfast companion. I have assumed all of your agony and suffering by making the sacrifice at Calvary for your health and happiness, so it will no longer be difficult for you to endure. The Father instructs them to look up, as my face illuminates your path and guides you forward. You are departing the region in which you were ensnared. Your existence will be devoid of both failure and bad luck. These issues will serve as a mere footnote in the narrative of my devotion to you during the most challenging periods of your ordeals. Extend your hand and grasp mine. Feel the warmth of my limbs as they embrace you. Place your head on my chest and experience the constant beat of my heart for you. You will not be eliminated. You will not be relegated to the background. I assure you that I will never abandon you or disregard your needs in any capacity. The Father declares, I am present and safeguarding you during the most significant event of your life, which is currently taking place to facilitate your development, expansion, and liberation. Jesus is said to attract all individuals to himself when he is honored, according to God. Jesus is being praised by individuals worldwide, which is why those opinions are being suppressed. Do not consider it unusual to observe these events. They have been occurring in this manner since my son's arrival on earth over 2,000 years ago. There is nothing novel about the problems that the early church encountered, even though modern technology and specialists claim that they have the most effective resources for specific tasks. My word is still relevant in your era, even though inventions that simplify life are beneficial. Where are the individuals who are spiritually aware and creative, and who employ their abilities to assist others and advance my objectives on earth? A significant number of gifts are being exchanged, but where is the substance? A tree's produce can be used to identify it, and it can be either beneficial, detrimental, or ineffective. Before the video continues, I request you to like the video and share this video with your family and friends, and request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. You have been granted significant and valuable promises that will enable you to participate in my divine nature and evade the evil that exists in the world as a result of lust. The antithesis of love is anything that is desired and desired for its own sake, which entails caring about the well-being of others and not desiring one's own. My love has been disseminated throughout your heart by my Spirit, who provides you with fortitude. Although you may appear to be a lamb that is about to be slaughtered, you are as intelligent as a serpent and as harmless as a dove. Because you submit to me, you can navigate the divine insights, secrets, and mysteries of the kingdom. Being obedient and trusting in my plans for your life enables me to demonstrate my identity to the world through you and guide you to your destinations, frequently without your awareness of the path. This process will significantly enhance your future, and despite the darkness that surrounds you, my protection angels will envelop you and ensure your safety, elevation, and enhancement in all aspects. Today, God declares, I am not a distant deity. I will not abandon you during difficult times. All attempts to harm you with arrogance will be unsuccessful, as will all of their designs. The trap that your enemy set for you has now been revealed, and the pride of your destruction is rendered unattractive as I raise you and expand my home. To ascertain my presence, direct your gaze toward me. Fill your heart with the solace that is already becoming a reality. My presence is present in you and is with you. The negative mood of the day is dissipating, and joy is regaining its place in your heart. The enemy is arrogant and asserts that he will not yield. However, I will eliminate the authorities and forces that are conspiring against you today. Today, I am placing your foot on the neck of your enemy and informing them of all the falsehoods and deceptions that have harmed your future and well-being. What was previously considered profanity is now considered a boon. Disorder gradually dissipates as my light illuminates your existence. All that is concealed is exposed, and comprehension expands to clarify the appropriate course of action and the solution to the issue at hand. God declares, I will reign as king indefinitely. However, the wicked and foreigners will be eradicated from your land. As you bowed down to me, I could sense the yearning that was in your heart. Your God declares that my knowledge will be added to all the things you need for life and happiness as a result of your decision to be teachable. Today, the Father asserts that He is perpetually establishing tranquility in your existence. I must maintain my tranquility to prevent you from forfeiting the rights that are rightfully yours as a result of Jesus' actions. God declares, I grant you my tranquility. I leave my peace with you as a valuable gift of honor and fortitude to assist you in overcoming any adversity. Fear is not an event that will occur to you. You do not have to experience anxiety or distress. I am not the source of your issues, rather, I am the one who grants you access to the kingdom, which is brimming with joy, justice, and tranquility. The enemy's objective is to convince individuals that peace is unattainable, particularly those who already believe this. They are correct. They are incapable of achieving tranquility, however, you are capable of doing so. You are encouraged to sit at the feet of God and absorb His wisdom, as all of His actions are tranquil and tranquil. God declares, I am with you. I will never abandon or forsake you. I am not concerned with your health, and I do not wish for you to be preoccupied with your well-being. God instructs us to refrain from anxiety and instead to have faith. Have faith in me with your future. Embrace the tranquility I provide, as it will prevail in any circumstance. I desire for you to witness my tranquility as I demonstrate my identity and characteristics. Quit your arguments. Quit striving so hard and simply enjoy life. Please join me. Become a member of the beloved. I want you to be my beloved. Negativity and suffering are unnecessary. Absolute tranquility. My power is facilitated by the presence of peace and benefits, which transform your existence into a reflection of heaven on earth. According to God, peace is not merely the absence of conflict, it is the presence of the Spirit, particularly my Spirit, residing within you. God requests that you refrain from being agitated. Refrain from allowing dread and anxiety to demonstrate your vulnerability. Rather, allow my serenity to envelope you, safeguard your thoughts, maintain your optimism, and provide you with the fortitude to take action. I am compelled to invest my tranquility in you at this moment. My peace is a pledge made by God. Allow my tranquility to transport you to a realm beyond the reach of tension and anxiety. God declares, delight in my tranquility. Enjoy my tranquility. Allow my tranquility to inspire you to anticipate positive developments in your life. Allowing my peace to descend over your soul will assist you in making the most significant decision of the day, regardless of the circumstances. This is true for both you and those who trust me. Allow me to present my tranquility to you today. Please allow my tranquility to assist you in promptly resolving the issues you will encounter. Allow my tranquility to transform you from fear to acceptance of the expectations that are placed upon you in all of your words and actions, enabling you to be as effective as if I had said or done them myself. Inhale deeply and experience my tranquility, God instructs. Breathe deeply and allow my tranquility to guide you to a state of bliss in which faith and lucidity are your primary responses to any challenge. Kindly embrace my tranquility. When you accept my serenity, you accept me. By allowing my peace to govern your heart, you are allowing me to rule within you, as I am peace. In an abundance of compassion and grace, I will transform you from a state of distress to one of excitement. Before the video continues, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. Today, God declares, if you have competed with footmen and they have exhausted you, how can you compete with horses? Prioritize the most stringent criteria and objectives, as I have summoned you to the core of the topic. To combat principalities and eliminate entities that have seized control of cities and imprisoned their inhabitants. You are a potent God servant, a ruler over countries, and a principality. The battles at the end of the world are approaching more rapidly than anticipated. You are being requested to participate in the conflict between truth and deception. The Father commands, awaken from your slumber, for it is time to inundate the cities and towns with my word and glory and proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. I believe we can accomplish great things together and have high expectations for you. However, what would you do if you became fatigued in the land of tranquility that you were accustomed to, and you were summoned to fight in the woods and other dense areas? Maintain your discipline and fortify yourself in the manner of a soldier. Refrain from engaging in worldly pursuits to satisfy the individual who contacted you and elevate you to the highest echelon. The moment has arrived, and the angelic armies are prepared. They will engage in combat alongside you. The Father advises that it is crucial to maintain your weapon at your side and refrain from taking breaks during combat to prevent your enemies from gaining an unfair advantage and impairing the possibilities of your battalion's victory. Currently, God declares, my tranquility surpasses the confines of ordinary circumstances. My tranquility is a connection with you that enables all of your aspirations to be realized as we traverse the kingdom together. Existence of hardship. I will never be able to lose my serenity for you due to negativity. Esteemed individual, it is effortless to locate my tranquility. Today, invoke my tranquility in your circumstances. My peace, which is a critical component of having my spirit in your heart, grants you majesty, honor, and fortitude. Inform your heart, there is no justification for your anxiety. Do not become anxious, rather, embrace my peace, declares God. To affirm my peace is to strive for harmony in the face of conflict among those in your vicinity. According to God, my tranquility surpasses the laws of this universe. Politics and individuals are incapable of fulfilling your requirements, however, my serenity is currently accomplishing this. Your anxiety is not yours, according to God. I am providing you with my serenity to facilitate your comprehension of the assistance I am providing in your circumstances. Everything is encompassed by my tranquility. It accomplishes considerably more than simply elevating one's emotional and mental well-being. My strength is derived from my composure, and the assertion that all things are possible becomes the most significant truth about my identity and my existence. Is it possible for you to embrace my tranquility? Would you like to incorporate some of my tranquility into your day today? My peace can be of assistance to you if you choose to embrace it now, despite the persistent pressures from external sources. According to God, the time we spend with Him is never squandered. It is of paramount importance to your well-being and existence. My word can elevate you and provide you with your possessions. Are you aware that my word and I are inextricably linked? My spirit is present within you. However, the spirit, which is associated with the word Jesus, is the one who restores your health. Without both of these, it is impossible to achieve spiritual effectiveness, strength, or health. My spirit cannot guide you if you are unaware of my words. This will result in a significant error. Your ability to discern between truth and falsehoods will be enhanced if you comprehend the word of truth accurately. Although the mind is a powerful force, it is incapable of generating vitality, well-being, and tranquility when it is governed by the soul rather than the spirit. Angels can respond to my word when they read it because they are guided by the Spirit and believe that the written word has power when spoken in faith. You are presently in the process of determining the events that will transpire during your forthcoming season. It is situated directly in front of you. My word serves as a beacon for your path and a source of illumination. When the time is appropriate, I will discuss some novel concepts and methodologies that will be implemented immediately. When you unite the power of the Spirit and the Word at that instant, you will find yourself re-energized. This will augment the arsenal you possess and provide you with the fortitude to ascend with unwavering faith, worshiping and applauding your way to your promised land. Today, God commands, "Arise, my beloved, my cherished one. Ascend to a new existence." This is akin to the way I referred to Gideon as a valiant fighter while he was concealed. "You are my brave men and women." Gideon believed that he was unfit and lacked sufficient assistance. However, he graciously acknowledged the statement. He promptly made an offering to bring the words to life as a demonstration of his faith and subsequently adhered to the instructions. He believed that I would be able to fulfill my obligation. It is important to remain vigilant of your surroundings during this period of recuperation, even if it appears that you are concealing yourself. In this manner, you will not overlook the orders upon their release. I have exciting intentions for your life in this period. These are the days for which you have been praying. It may not meet your expectations, however, it is present. The darkness is unable to comprehend the actions of my light, as it illuminates it. Light is not comprehended by darkness, it proceeds to dissipate. The enemy is unaware that the intense light that surrounds you causes them to question whether it is you or Jesus who is illuminated. They are unable to perceive due to their restricted perspective and comprehension. Your faith becomes more robust, and your grandeur becomes more luminous. Unkind individuals are incapable of comprehending judgment. However, those who pursue the Lord comprehend all things. It is now imperative that you locate me to facilitate my progress in my own time. According to God, when one is feeling entirely defeated and dejected, it is necessary to relinquish control and trust that I am present to assist. The promises are yours if you maintain faith and endure. I am confident that I will be able to capture you. You will concede, as this is the strategy of the opposing party. You should be aware that any attack you encounter, regardless of its strength or complexity, indicates that the assailant intends to conceal or prevent you from recognizing something. Your perspective is contingent upon your comprehension and perception of a given circumstance. Your cognizance will expand as a result of your connection with my spirit. This will provide you with a competitive advantage over your adversaries, as you will have a more comprehensive understanding of your thoughts and actions and their impact on your life and the lives of others. Occasionally, the adversary is unnecessary, as your thoughts are sufficient to establish your guilt. How you adhere to the regulations is associated with your essence. Certain individuals will be able to communicate with me exclusively through you. Now is the time to exert yourself to attain my repose. Let my serenity, which is beyond comprehension, safeguard your mind and heart through Christ Jesus. Concentrate on my word and receive from me. Presently, I am providing you with financial assistance and relief to satisfy your requirements. Keep a lookout for the receipt. We are all striving to achieve the same objective, and you can do so. Where my property is located is with you. You are not alone. You were rescued at a cost, and many individuals are eagerly anticipating the moment when all of creation will be prepared for my genuine and mature sons and daughters to emerge and develop in my strength, power, and ability. The output is substantial, however, there is an insufficient workforce. Please pray for the workers who have already prayed and are prepared to rise and move forward as I prepare to dispatch them to answer your prayers. God informs you that you are currently entering uncharted territory. I am the Supreme Territorial Spirit, and I am present to assist you in reclaiming the possessions that the adversary has stolen from your fate. It is crucial to bear in mind that Plan A, my optimal outcome, is still feasible, as your destiny is evolving. The soul modification pertains to the individuals who are participating. The Father inquires, do you sense the happiness I derive from you today? Certainly, certain aspects require modification and enhancement. However, you can have confidence in my procedure and know that I will not abandon you. I have grand plans for you, and your identity does not frighten me in the slightest, declares God the Father. You have been apprehensive and anxious about aspects of your personality that are unalterable. You can rely on me to accomplish that. Let your confidence develop to the extent that you are aware that I am always by your side, even when you are at your most vulnerable. Occasionally, I will encourage you to pursue freedom and change. I will be relocating you to a tranquil oasis. A secure location where my peace sweeps away all of your concerns, leaving you with nothing but peace and relaxation, free from tension and anxiety. Today, God is facilitating your comprehension and enabling you to recognize your identity in Him. My peace is profoundly affecting you, obstructing any distractions that would divert your attention from my presence. Your perception of me is limited to my grandeur. I comprehend the extent of your fatigue. Do not be concerned about the timing of my response, simply have faith that I will. I will not abandon you in your current state, I will accompany you as you progress. Rather than succumbing to despair and becoming ensnared in a cycle of misery, they transition from one faith to another and from one hubris to the next. Are you prepared? Prepare for change, as it is imminent. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.